viewers and my dear students. So today we will continue the last lecture. The last topic we were talking about was the splenic rupture. So there is injury or trauma to the spleen in case of when patient falls from the height from the trees or during the road accidents, car accident. So there will be a blunt injury to the abdomen or penetrating injury, or in the case of infections like malaria, infectious mononucleosis, and infiltration of spleen like sarcoidosis, or iatrogenic causes when there is injury to the spleen during the processes like surgical operations, for example gastrectomy or vagotomy. So in that cases spleen get ruptured. Now the investigations recommend to the patient are: first is blood test. So in that packed cell volume is estimated, hemoglobin is estimated. So because there will be intraperitoneal hemorrhage, there will be retroperitoneal bleeding, so that will leads to the anemia and low RBCs. So the hemoglobin will be low. Then beside this, the imaging techniques recommend to the patient are MRI and CT scan. CT scan is nice. Beside this, ultrasound of the abdomen. So ultrasound of the abdomen, in there the splenic injury or the splenic tear is easily visible. So स्प्लिनिक टीयर अगर है पेशेंट को तो वो भी पता चल जाएगा. अगर कोई हेमाटोमा फॉर्म है लाइक सबस्कैपुलर हेमाटोमा अगर है तो वो भी विजिबल हो जाएगा. स्प्लिनिक इंजरी है वो भी विजिबल हो जाएगी. अगर स्प्लिनिक टीयर है कोई तो वो भी विजिबल हो जाएगा अल्ट्रासाउंड में. देन बिसाइड दिस एस्पिरेशन, 4 क्वाड्रेंट्स और एस्पिरेशन बाय fine needle. So the fine needle is introduced and the aspiration is done. So in that there will be fresh blood or could be the old blood. These are the investigations. Beside this, a very important test in case of splenic rupture is done. Diagnostic peritoneal lavage. This is DPL short form. Diagnostic peritoneal lavage. It is very important investigation done during the cases of splenic rupture. So what happens here? This is the navel region. So and this is done basically during the conditions when patient is in the multiple trauma. When there is multiple trauma and patient is subconscious, he is not into the full conscious. And in case of spinal cord injury, when there is injury to the spinal cord, or when patient is unconscious due to multiple traumas, or when there is shock and shock is not defined, there is it is unknown, पता नहीं है shock का reason क्या है. So in such cases, in that 3 conditions, diagnostic peritoneal lavage is done. Now what happens? 1 centimeter incision is made at the umbilical region, and then the peritoneum is cut, and this is done by after emptying the bladder. First there is emptying of the bladder. Bladder is emptied, then general anesthesia is given. So first the bladder of the patient is emptied, and then general anesthesia is given, and the 1 centimeter incision is made at the umbilical region, and then the catheter known as peritoneal dialysis catheter. Peritoneal dialysis catheter. So this peritoneal dialysis catheter is introduced in the peritoneum cavity, and the skin is covered, and then the blood will come out through the catheter, and this test is positive when there is outcome of 20 ml blood, and that is fresh, no clotted. So when 20 ml of the blood comes out, then this test is positive. Beside this, if the gram stain of the lavage is positive, then this test is positive. And if the contents are fresh, like there is fresh food or bile or any fresh content, then this diagnostic peritoneal lavage, this DPL test is then positive. So these are the signs when gram stain is positive of the lavage and when there is outcome of 20 ml of fresh blood. जब पेरिटोनियल कैविटी में जब ये कैथेटर इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे, पेरिटोनियल डायलिसिस कैथेटर जब इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे पेरिटोनियम कैविटी में, तो उसके बाद में 1000 ml सलाइन दिया जाता है पेशेंट को, जो स्लोली जाता है 30 मिनट्स तक. ओके, सो एंड बिसाइड दिस द प्लेन एक्सरे इज डन. प्लेन एक्सरे ऑफ एब्डोमेन इज डन. नाउ इसके अंदर अगर कोई रिब्स फ्रैक्चर्ड है, लाइक इन केस ऑफ एनी कार रोड एक्सीडेंट्स or any accidents, if patient fall down and there is blunt injury to the abdomen, so there will be fracture of the ribs, so that will be visible during the plain x-ray abdomen. तो अगर ribs का fracture हुआ है वो दिख जाएगा. Beside this, if there will be any splenic tear or injury, तो वो भी visible हो जाएगी, क्योंकि there will be not spleen outline नहीं दिखेगी. Spleen outline is not visible in case of splenic tear or injury, so there will be no visible outline of the spleen. And a condition known as glass ground appearance. जब पेरिटोनियम कैविटी में फ्लूइड एक्यूमुलेशन है, तो ड्यूरिंग द प्लेन एक्सरे एब्डोमेन दैट कंडीशन इज लुक्ड डाउन. ग्लास ग्राउंड अपीयरेंस in the case when there is accumulation of fluid in the peritoneum. So these are the investigations done. Then in treatment, so अगर स्प्लीन में ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं हुआ है, ज़्यादा टीयर एंड रप्चर नहीं है, and spleen is in a good condition and patient conditions, patient vital signs are also normal and under control, so we can think of preserving the spleen. This is known as splenorrhaphy. Splenorrhaphy. In this, spleen is reserved. So if there is minor injury or trauma to the spleen and spleen can be preserved, there is good condition, so spleen is preserved. This is splenorrhaphy. Then the second condition is partial splenectomy. So if there is any rupture and स्प्लीन को हम बचा सकते हैं, पार्शियल स्प्लीन हम स्प्लीनेक्टोमी करेंगे पार्शियल स्प्लीन की, तो इसमें पार्शियल स्प्लीनेक्टोमी हम तब कर सकते हैं जैसे, एंड द रीजन हम कैसे कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जो स्प्लीनिक आर्टरी है दैट गिव्स ब्रांचेस, so the upper branch to the pole, upper pole and to the lower branch, So there are branches of the splenic artery. So one of the branch can be ligated. So one of the branch can be ligated. So this is partial splenectomy. And also in cases of children, after splenectomy, spleen is cut into pieces and that is implanted over the greater omentum. That is implanted over the greater omentum. And because due to the procedure like nevovascularization, the spleen will starts in its function of producing the antibodies. So in case of children हम ये कर सकते हैं कि spleen को जब बाहर निकाल लिया, then pieces में कट करके उसको implant कर दिया greater omentum पे, then the जो function है spleen का वो होता रहेगा. Also in splenography, in splenography, the spleen में अगर कोई minor injury है या trauma है, तो that could be sutured by chromic catgut and covered or wrapped by greater omentum. So जब हम स्प्लीन को बचा सकते हैं, जब माइनर इंजरी हुई है या ट्रॉमा हुआ है, ज़्यादा नहीं हुआ है, तो उस केसेस में स्प्लीन की जो इंजरी है उसको हम सूचर करेंगे बाय क्रोमिक कैटगट एंड देन विल रैप बाय ग्रेटर ओमेंटम. So this is splenography, and in partial splenectomy the spleen is removed and then it is cut into pieces and then it is implanted over greater omentum, and by the process of nevovascularization the spleen will that will start the function of producing antibodies. Then the third way is complete removal of the spleen, that is splenectomy. So स्प्लीन को हटाने से पहले क्या करते हैं, स्प्लीनिक आर्टरी को लाइगेट कर देते हैं ओवर द अपर बॉर्डर ऑफ द पैनक्रियास. तो सबसे पहले स्प्लीनिक आर्टरी को लाइगेट करते हैं ओवर द अपर बॉर्डर ऑफ द पैनक्रियास, फॉलोड बाय द स्प्लीनिक वेन, एंड देन स्प्लीन को रिमूव करते हैं. So after ligating the splenic artery over the upper border of pancreas followed by splenic vein, then spleen is removed.